I get asked so many times, what's the difference between this word and this word? And why is this one so difficult to pronounce? That L and that D together, why are they so difficult? In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between the two, talk about why this one is so difficult, and we'll practice together at the end with some sentences. Before we get started though, I just want to quickly mention today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You can explore new skills and learn more about your existing interests. So no matter what you're interested in, whether it's photography, filmmaking, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel this year, maybe it's, I don't know, painting, whatever you're interested in, then there's something there for you on Skillshare. The best part is that the videos are in English and they're all fully subtitled. So if you want to learn a new skill and you want to do it in English and kill two birds with one stone, practice your English at the same time, then it's a great opportunity to do that. Skillshare also launch new classes every single month. And for the premium membership, it's just less than $10 a month if you join with the annual subscription. In the description below, there is a link, and the first 1,000 of you to use that link will get a free trial of the premium subscription on Skillshare. So it's free. Go try it out, see if you like it, and hopefully you'll learn something new and you'll get to practice your English at the same time. Win-win! So thank you very much to Skillshare. Let's go back to the video. So before I start explaining the words, I very quickly want to mention one more thing, and it's important because, you know, some people do ask about this. Which accent am I teaching here? For this video, I'm focusing on RP. That stands for received pronunciation. It is the way that you will find these words pronounced and transcribed in the dictionary. So if you're interested in that, then stick around. So let's take a look at the first word. 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 Notice that the R is silent. It's not pronounced. And why is that? It's because the variety of English that we're focusing on in this video is non-rhotic. What does non-rhotic mean? It means that in certain positions of the word, in basic terms, we don't pronounce the R. It's silent. I do have a video that explains about this in loads more detail. I will link it in the card above, or I will put it in both in the description so you can learn more about that after watching this video, but I'm not going to go into detail about it here. So notice that the vowel here is long. Don't shorten it, otherwise you'll get would, and that sounds like a different word. Make sure it's long, don't be scared to elongate it. It's very relaxed as well. My tongue is very relaxed. My mouth in general is relaxed. I'm not doing anything with the sound. I do have a video that explains the sound in more detail, so if you want to learn and practice it more, again, I'll link it below. But here, just relax your mouth completely. Now let's start adding some sounds around it. Wah, wah. Now that final sound, word, word, word. Now if you want to pronounce it with the R and say something like word, that's fine, people will understand you. It's just not the variety that I'm teaching you in this video. So just be aware of that, but it's not a mistake if you pronounce it, okay? People will understand you whether you pronounce it or don't. It's okay. The next word is world, and this one tends to be a massive pain for people. So it's the same vowel, the R again in the variety I'm teaching you is silent, were. Now the difference between this one and the other one is we've got that L in there. Now the problem with English, if you want to consider it a problem, is that we have two types of L. We have a light L and we have a dark L. Again, I have a video that explains about this in loads more detail. In this word in particular, it has a dark L. What some students try to do is they try to pronounce it as a light L. So they say something like word, okay? And that doesn't sound very natural. It's also not very easy to say. So, I'm releasing that L. What we need to do a dark L, to make it very simple and easy for you, is hold it. So take the tip of your tongue here, put it up to the top of your mouth, so it's between your alveolar ridge, the part that starts to go back, and your teeth. Again, my video goes into this in way more detail. I'm doing this very quickly. It comes up and you hold it. It's also okay if you just touch the back of your teeth. It's fine if you want to do that, but me personally, I don't. But if you want to do that, it's more comfortable for you, do whatever, okay? I personally don't. It's up to you. So let's practice with that vowel and that L together. So we've got O. You see, I'm holding it. O. Let's start adding other sounds. Whirl. I'm holding it. Whirl. Now, the next part is that duh. Emma, how do I get from O to duh? Super easy. When you're holding that O, you release the duh. So you don't release the L and then you go to do a duh and you release the duh. They're not two separate sounds, let's say. Hold that L and then release it as a duh. World. So notice I'm not saying world. Then I release it after the L. World. Again, like I mentioned with word, if you want to pronounce the R, it's fine. I personally don't, and many speakers in the UK don't. Most varieties in the UK are non-rhotic as well, but you may hear it. Some accents are rhotic in the UK, especially in American English as well. You will hear the R pronounced, so it's up to you. You'll be understood whether you say the R or you don't. Now let's have a practice with some sentences. I'll do some sentences where it just contains word, the others will just contain world, and then some I will mix and then we'll practice them together in the same sentence. So what I'd like you to do is just listen and repeat. Number 1, I want to travel the world. I want to travel the world. Number 2, I don't know that word. I don't know that word. Where in the world is my phone? Where in the world is my phone? Number 4. I learnt a new word yesterday. I learnt a new word yesterday. And number 5, the last one, we're going to put the two words together in one sentence and make it a little bit more difficult. The word world is difficult to say. The word world is difficult to say. Now, hopefully after this video, you don't find the word world difficult to say. Hopefully you find it much easier to pronounce. And that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've learned something new. If you have, please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Press the bell if you want to receive notifications every single time I post. And for a free way to help me out, just press the like button. You cannot imagine how much it really helps out my channel, and it's a very quick, free way to help me out. So thank you if you take the time to do that. I hope you have a fantastic week and I will see you next lesson. Bye bye!